Hi, beautifuls. We are going to get started. It's going to be a very long reading, the first one, and we're going to get what is at the helm for Libra. Please, let's break in the deck. We have Alice in Wonderland, Ace of Spears, and I did have it overturned, so I'm going to take it in the upright fashion, but we could read it both ways too. Let me put it in the correct way. So the first card out today is the Ace of Swords, which means we receive clarity or clarity is coming. It's very conditional, the Ace of Swords, depending on what the topic is in your life or what you came to watch for. Sometimes where we need guidance the most is actually finding out the truth of our situation. So we'll get to it. You have the Ace of Spears. This is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius card, right? It's the truth sword. Is the Queen of Swords bringing this, or is this the King of Swords, which is an authority figure? We will see in a moment. Or it could be a personal truth too, okay? Alice in Wonderland is very much about adventure. And then at the crosshatch, we have Judgment, which is Scorpio. And we have our beautiful rabbit that's sounding the horn. It's actually Archangel Gabriel in most decks. But we do see that he's wearing a message. It almost looks like Valentine's Day. And here we have somebody sounding the horn. A final decision or a reconciliation could be called in. That's what judgment is so important, because it is the final decision. It's about making the decisions too. So we'll see to that in a second. Who are the court cards today? What are we noticing? One is in my hand, the Hermit. We have a Virgo returning. So the T here could be news. Usually when entertainment shows, if you guys watch, all of it is like, what's the tea on this celebrity, or what's the tea? So there is a type of news that needs to reach the Libra. That's why the teapot is even there. What is the news about coming to our Hermit Libra? Or I'm a Hermit, so just seeing if you guys are too. But let's see what it is. Two cards. We have the Nine of Teacups, so a wish right here, some type of wish. We'll clarify in a minute with tarot. Excuse me, guys. We're going to clarify a bit with Real Housewives of Real Tarot what this fulfillment is. So it's saying the news involves your wishes or your happiness. Okay, it's coming to a theater near you. And then it says the King of Wands, King of Flowers with daffodils, orange and yellow. So it's involving a masculine. And they do have desire for you, Libras, okay? Some of you let me know last night in emails, which that's why I like personal relationships with you guys. You told me you received the message of whatever this was. Also, it can be coming from a masculine boss too, like a King of Wands can be somebody in your life. It could even be a brother, okay? Or deeper than that, just a masculine figure. But it's somebody with passion, King of Flowers. We'll put that there. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, I'm just going to show the last card. It is the Seven of Teacups next to the Hierophant. So it's somebody's choice, and it's the Hierophant who's been reading a book there, studying ideals of spirituality, because the Hierophant is every institution of our learning. We have been grasping ideas. We maybe understand our own timeline now, which is super important, because this can even be marriage and walking to a lot of options. You do see the Seven of Cups here. I want to find out for you, Libra, what the options are, because it could be wishes and options. Do you see all the cups that you have? And it's also emotions based today, because the cups signify in tarot that we have the emotions, we're feeling our environment. It could be about spirituality, or it could be about a long-term commitment, and Libra's walking to that long-term commitment, the Hierophant. Okay? And it doesn't have to be a Taurus. It could be anyone that embodies the card, the Hierophant. And I think this is one of the most beautiful ones. It's less serious. It's more lighthearted, this Hierophant card, because she's just studying, and that's what the Hierophant means. Or she's a teacher, maybe. I've been seeing cards with a lot of ears. So that could be some of the archetypes you guys are seeing. Last night, I was doing a private pull at home for the Libra Collective, and I kept seeing a lot of ears and tails. So I don't know if that is helping you today, okay? King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles on the shuffle. So there's a match here that, I don't know, they used to talk about stability with each other. Libra found them to be stable, or your new person is coming in with that type of stability, and it matches for the two of you. You guys both want the same things. you are looking for the same things in each other. So we're going to look at the helm right now. Let's put this away. I'm making sure my decks don't fall off of the desk today. What are these options here? We have the star where we left it, 7 of Wands. This combo tells me something about you, Libra. This check-in is telling me that you have protected yourself on some level. There's a lot of like, I sage, I'm praying, I'm also having a wish that is coming in with the star card. I could be talking to someone who lives their life like a Hierophant star. You're a combo of those two major arcanas. I'm going to pull it up because this is serious. I haven't seen this in a long time. The star and the Hierophant together. A lot of you are inspiration for healing. Somebody has watched you walk through a dark night of the soul, or you have taught somebody how to behave through this extreme healing. And some of us have suffered through something very unique too. So it could have been a death in the family, death of a pet, death of somebody close to you, like a friend. And I see that you're an inspiration to some people. Other people cannot understand it. So we'll get to that too, because I want to cover that in a reading. The Magician. You could be seeing a lot of 1111. We have parts of Virgo. We have parts of Gemini also, excuse me. So you could be dealing with those signs. Aquarius right here. Taurus. A lot of the fixed signs are showing out as your possible counterpart. A little bit of fire here with Aries, Leo, Sag. But I think that's the fire energy that you have to establish around people in your environments. It's very protective, but I think that what it's saying is you're protecting yourself, okay? You're protecting from future towers, evading some towers that could be in your life, and you're watching the horizon is how the card feels to me today, okay? So the star. When you see cards too being pulled up in readings and they put it to the screen, associate it to what you're going through currently, because I feel that helps. Four of Swords is the last one I'm going to take. Libra card of rest. Okay. What are we deciding coming up? Like, what is that Judgment card in the beginning? Thank you. 2 cards. Okay. 5 of Cups, the Page of Cups for today. So we have it returning, which is it's a little intimidating to see a return card when you've had it so much in the last 24 hours. An apology, someone feels sorry for doing it, the big it, whatever it was. Could have been betrayal. This person has thought about it in the 5 of Cups, which is Scorpio. Somebody sees your options. Okay, we clarified this 7 of Cups. Sorry, that was 369. Maybe that's important. We have 7 of Cups right here. We clarified the fact that you have options. So it was this card. It's teaching you about how you've moved through change. You've created option for a lot of us. We have created a way to move out of our old predicaments and timelines in a star-like way, which is about healing, faith, and hope. It might be asking you to restore your faith on some level with the star card, because the new moon in Aries is teaching us to implement action day to day. And it's also a manifesting moon. I heard MJ today call it a closure type of moon too. So you put it away for good. That timeline is done and it's not a part of you. Somebody, a part of that old timeline, wants to be an apologetic, not an apologetic source, but they know they need to come in as a Page of Cups in your life. Okay, even to write it on their end. So we have that card. What's this 5 of Cups? And I'm developing quite a mess on the table. What's the 5 of Cups? Thank you. 9 of Wands, the Empress. Okay, I'll describe that. And it was a big pile. Knight of Pentacles. They could be Virgo, but that's not the biggest thing of this reading. It's just telling you that it's a slow person from your past. They could have been really slow to commit to you and give you an answer, is what this reading is saying. I have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. We keep having this particular guy, okay, amidst all the guys that it can be, or females if they act like this in the tarot world. So this is a teenager energy. A lot of you guys know the Knights are very youthful. They move fast. They either have a staff, sword, or something piercing the air, right? So this is Sagittarius. It's a speedy conference to come and talk to you. I want to know the why for that, okay? Because they can say they're coming in all day, but it doesn't mean that they're going to take action. It can even be a thought, the Knight of Wands, sometimes. High Priestess, I'm going to go through that big stack. The Fool, okay? Major Arcana, both of them. You have Pisces and Aries in the same clump. I think you know where to go. This is like, it's giving me a compass, the High Priestess to the Fool. So you're guided to your new beginning. Some of you are developing, it's like you're inspired by something and you're just trying it out. It can be trial because the High Priestess is at least feeling it on some level. She's very sensory. She's very helpful to her own story. And the power of this card, what's cool about the High Priestess is it's described in so many different ways for guidance purposes. Are you truly a High Priestess? Do you resonate with this card? Is something you can journal about, because this is the beacon of the original intuition you were born with. We're just exercising it every day here on the channel. And I'll talk about her too in the next video. I want to pull her out and talk about her to you. Eight of Pentacles is work, okay? It could be leading you down another career path. Some of you are moving to something different. And this could be also self-development and empowering yourself to live the life you've always wanted and even better than your ancestors. Okay, so it's like, it's almost giving off wanting greater. Eight of Pentacles, Capricorn. 10 of Wands. I wonder where that struggle comes from. Maybe the new era, what everything is becoming. So we'll talk about that too. The Empress. Okay, so you're looking good during this time. You don't look like what you came through with the Empress. You don't look like your struggles prior. You're looking great on the outside, taking care of yourself. If that self-empowerment stays with you, the energy might be explaining you. This might be explaining you wanting to move into something different, having energy to move into something that you delight in. So we'll talk about that too. Judgment. Maybe that's where you made the decision. I like that if that's you. Nine of Wands. One last go of it. It does feel like it's you, Libra. It does, but the thing is, they carry solutions. It's saying to trust your intuition, okay? It's saying to follow through with certain things that you're trying to move away from. It's saying begin that plan with the High Priestess. And then you have two in my hand, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. And I knew I was going to see either one of them today. I just didn't know if they both were going to pop out, and they did. King of Wands is about, I think this is the person who wants to send you a message. This is the divine masculine DM in my hand. So I want to clarify both people. I want to clarify the female. She popped out in the car reading yesterday. And this is the person who has a lot of nurturing to give. She's a giver, but she's not over giving. And then the King of Wands is the feeling of the DMs today. Oh, you're the Empress too. That's powerful. Caring and maybe has everything that they need. But this is where some change needs to be implemented too. We have to move into an era where we don't just have everything we need. We also need to be emotionally satiated or sentient. A lot of us are, but we're working towards, I think it's dreams. I think it's the dream of which we want. We have the Page of Swords at the top of the deck. I'm only going to pull two of Cups. Someone is seeing if you've moved on and you've carried this to somebody else. Okay, that's the feeling that I get. Are they presenting an observation because currently you're here? It's very, very possible. It's possible and it's plausible. So let's check that. Give me the energy of the Divine Feminine. Queen of Swords, opening the deck. You could have a very strong personality. She's, there's a couple words, boundaries, discipline, but it's her voice sometimes that people can be scared of or they don't want to hear it. And the thing is right now it's showing power cards. Empress, Queen of Pentacles, they're all power cards, even if they're court cards. And it says that you're in the mode to speak out about something. People need to hear it, is the Queen of Swords. Even if she's disciplined, because your voice can change situations. Okay. I read that in a book once. Your voice can change a whole situation. Queen of Swords. What is the Divine Masculine? And then it'll prep us for the rest of the readings today. If you enjoyed, let me know if you like this style. It was kind of like a pointed whatever comes out. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus. So Earth is coming toward you and some air signs. Aquarius is pretty heavy. Queen of Cups is thinking of you. So it could be females around you, or that is you with psychic ability. You got the Chariot back. This is the Divine Masculine. That is the only flipper. So they want to implement movement. They have a fire lit under their ass. Can I see why? Because it can't just be the Two of Cups to have a friendship with you or bonding. I think this person is looking for a relationship. Okay, that's why a lot of this is going on. Page of Swords, in my opinion. Page of Cups. It's viewing this Empress to see how they've changed. Is the change real or is it made up? Yeah, I mean, because I think that's why all of this activity is going on right now in our new moon phase. They're seeing too, if it's, you know, on some level, if you are still tangible to them, if they can still reach out. So what is the Chariot? Clarify the Chariot card. The card we kept seeing. Knight of Pentacles. So he travels slow. It's almost like testing the waters, like putting your foot in and out is what this person is trying to do, because they have the ability and the strength to do so. Like the Chariot is not fearless. It's like, I want to come in and do it immediately. I'm sorry, it's not fearful. It's fearless, the Chariot. So this Knight of Pentacles wants to try out the water. And I don't know what that means for a lot of Divine Masculines, but it's at least trying, okay? Trying with the King of Wands, because they already see what they want. Okay, clarify the Empress in connection to the King of Wands, if I can know that. The Empress, Six of Pentacles. It's to set things fair and be reciprocal, because it's a reciprocal meaning card. Eight of Wands. This is what I want to get to in video 2. And I want to talk about the Queen of Swords if that's you. It doesn't have to be your archetype today, but she did pop out, and it is a heavily Libran card. It's a librarian card. And there's something about like giving to this Queen of Swords. There is a message about that, because she's the main archetype in my opinion. Haven't seen her return, and then she comes back suddenly. So let's get to that. Video 2 will explore this video. If you did not want to come back, it's okay. It's just for guidance purposes. And we're talking about the new moon in Aries. Excuse me. That's a sign with your whole dress coming down. And I'll leave this to you guys in just a second. I'm going to post this. I'll be back with you in a video 2.